Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 4 of Greedfall on the Xbox One X. We are exactly where we were at the end of part 3. Let's crack straight in. We're going to get this quest out the way, this side quest for the Coin Guard out the way first, because I've been moaning and bitching about the fact that it was broke. And it wasn't broke, it was me having a complete dumb moment. Because it was the Quartermaster in New Serene, not the Quartermaster in Serene. So, we're going to head there first. All the other stuff, these two are going to take a while to get through because they're ones for the open world. And our two main quests seem to be heading out to Thalim Governor and meet the Bridge Alliance Governor. Yeah, okay, those two might not be in the open world right enough. Reach the village of Vedre, or Vedre, is that what we're calling it? That one is definitely going to be in the outer world, if you want to call it that. Which is, yeah, it's going to be on here somewhere, on that big map. Doesn't seem to be a zoom. Oh, there we go. Yep, there is a zoom. It doesn't seem to tell you there's a zoom, but there is one. It's a beautiful map. So if you look at where we are, and the city, there's a shed load, isn't there? So this is the island of Tierfredi that we're on. What's this here? Is that the factions? Oh no, it's just a key. San Mateus, Hikmet, and New Serene. Okay, cool. Zoom out of there for a sec. Anywho, the point being, if you look up on the top map, on the compass, there's a little globe on the marker for the ones that we haven't got highlighted at the minute. And it's going to the outside world, isn't it? But that's what it means. But I think what we'll maybe try and do is just get the city investigated first, so we've got all the areas highlighted. There's a silver district and a copper district and a gold district. Maybe. Haven't seen gold yet. Easy. We can climb over there. Oh. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Oh. Hey.
I need a bit of practice.
So we need vigour to go across stuff like that. It's quite clever how they've done that, you know. Really makes you want to tap into all the different parts of the tree. Skill tree. Dragon blood resin. What's the betting this guy's going to give me more to do instead of finishing up the quest?
Well, I'll be damned, it's Captain Kurt.
Manfred! Still a quartermaster?
Always, as you can see. What can I do for you?
You want me to answer that? I don't know. Talk about goods shipped to Serene.
We've come to find you regarding the merchandise that Kurt was taking care of.
Ah, the commander's cargo, yes. I was told that had come in. And so he's got you working on this. Lucky Kurt. It helps to have friends in high places.
Is everything in order?
Alas, no. Our merchandise has been unloaded into one of those dock storehouses. They're well guarded. A little less at night, but in spite of that, we weren't able to get them back.
Since these crates are registered in the ship's manifest, make an official request.
The modification of the manifest might have fooled a quartermaster, but it won't fool the Port Authority. We'd have too many details to explain to them, and our commander would not like that.
What? Is he waiting for us to bring them to him then?
No, of course not. But Kurt needs to find the right storehouse, as well as a discreet way to get in. And he must also mark the crates that belong to us.
Why is that? They are already marked with an inscription.
Most of the men are illiterate. A coloured mark will stick out for them to find, but they need to be quick about it. They won't have the time to decipher a name.
I see. Well, let's see what we're able to do.
Is there anything else?
No, thank you.
I knew that was going to be the end of it.
How
There's
are
not be
we
the...
to know in which warehouse we'll find this damn cargo?
Well,
We're going to have to take a look at all of them.
hoping the marker's going to tell us, to be honest with you, Kurt. We've not been up here already and it wouldn't let us through. Maybe not. God's sake. We're getting a lot of loot. Hey, who's this guy? Oh, he's a man with things to sell. Native merchant.
Why are you dressed like this?
Hello. I'm not one of your people. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
A legate? Is that someone important?
Indeed. I'm in charge of diplomatic relationships with other nations.
So you'll be able to help me. My chief sent me to trade some items with your village, but there are these Bod Irony who do not want me to set up shop here.
These what?
Bod Irony, the Ironbacks, the warriors who protect this village. Every time I come, they take my items without giving me anything in exchange. Please, I don't understand how things work here.
Very well. Stay here. I'll try to clear this up.
Adlo Redaron Olmenawi. May the earth always be sturdy under your footsteps.
And you, my friend. Well... I'm not sure how much of this to do before heading out. Anyway, let's crack on with what we were doing. Not get sidetracked. Oh, hello. Blacksmith or a shop? Blacksmith.
Greetings. You look like someone who would know how to use a blade. If you're looking for the best steel, you're in the right place. Weapons, armors, ammunition, I have it all. And if you have a special request, my associates will be glad to make it for you.
Right, let's see. Have something crafted. See what he's up to here then. Oh, nice. So, it's an old rusty rapier though, isn't it? It's not like it's anything too grand. Ah. Brass guard, which takes the armor damage up by 10. Shell guard takes the stun up by another 8%. A ringed guard takes damage up by 20. It looks like we can only have one of these in this particular thing though. It's only got one socket. Although what, it's got two sockets on the bottom right. Oh, hang on a minute. Requirements, one-handed blades, agility 1. Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's the rapier. That's, oh, I see. Right, so he's making it out of the stuff that we've picked up. We've got crude iron ore, 9 of 4. Or 4 of the 9 he's going to use. Price is 50 of 90 coin that we've got. Nice. It's got some good stuff going on there. What's that? Hooked crossguard. All right, okay. So we could go for a ringed guard, which is an extra 20 damage. Or a brass guard, which is an extra 10 armor damage. I mean, we're using the gun to get past the armor, kind of, I think. No, because I think it's a... Oh, I can't remember now. I think it's the melee weapons that get rid of the armor. I could be wrong. No, because that getting rid of the armor was the part of the gun tutorial, wasn't it? It was the whole point. Firearms. I don't know. Right, forgetting. Anyway, maybe the extra damage then. Now we'll take the extra 10 armor damage. Let's do it. Assemble brass guard for 50 gold coins. Nice. Oh, right, okay. So I see. So the circles is how many things you've put on it, not how many sockets there are to do something. So we must have already had a pommel on it, and we've now added the guard on it. Nice. Sweet. We will be coming back to see you, my friend. Are you on the map?
Armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
He is as well. Nice. Actually, so's the shops in this one. Merchant, yeah. Lovely. Right, so we've got a few question marks kicking around, but there's not actually that many question marks on this map. And then we're into the outer world, aren't we? For our other ones. So, let's crack on. Need to get over there. I'm assuming that's going to take us out into the wilderness. Looks like it, doesn't it? Which means we want to be over here. Another vendor that I can't speak to. But another vendor nonetheless. Shiny. Well, picking all this stuff up is going to be well useful for doing all of that blacksmithing stuff. So if you've not got the crafting ability, you can use the blacksmith, which is quite cool. I suspect maybe if you've got the crafting ability, you'll be able to do it on the fly while you're out. Maybe it's the big bonus there. I realise I'm going the wrong way, I'm just having a little look about. More crude oil for the blacksmithing, thank you. Ooh. Oh, I don't have that yet. I don't have the key either. Locksmithing level 2 required. Oh, what's he saying?
Your Excellency, it is an honour.
I know, I know. Ooh, more hoof fungus. Who doesn't want that? Right. Oh, hello. We can go to the open world from here, can we? Is that what that is there? Who's this dude? Speak to Admiral Cabral. Travel. There we go. So from there we can go to any of the stuff we've discovered, I expect. Possibly change the team as well, maybe.
Good day, milady.
Disarday. I'm the emissary of the congregation on Tir Fredi.
And cousin to the governor. I know exactly who you are. Enchanted. I am Admiral Cabral. One of my naughts accompanies you from time to time, doesn't he? He must still be angry I've set him ashore. But I doubt that you've come here to discuss affectations. What can I do for you?
He is stood... Oh, no, he's not. I was going to say he stood right next to us, but he's not. Well, nothing
I
apparently.
need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral.
We'll meet again. Don't know why, don't know when. But it'll probably be about Kurt. Right, this seems to be the place to be. Impossible to enter. Look for another passage. Yeah, we've been in these already. We wondered about these, didn't we? I think we did. With much ado about anything going on. Right, need to go around the back. Why is my lamp still on? Climbable wall, yeah. This is where I got stuck and couldn't get out. Warehouse B. Ah. Examine.
No, these aren't the right crates.
Fuck's sake. Well, that was not very helpful at all. Is there something upstairs? I thought I saw something shining through the floorboards. Alright. No.
No, these aren't the right crates. No, these aren't the right crates.
Right, so Warehouse B is not the place we want to be in then, by the looks of it. So we need to remember how the frickety frick I got to Warehouse C and A and wherever else we're meant to be going. Can't go that way. Hey. Got a marker though. Wow, it looks gorgeous when the lights come on, doesn't it? That lamp's pretty good when it gets dark. Evening all. Allow me to loot you.
Here are the crates we've been looking for. It appears that one of them has been broken. It's full of weapons.
That doesn't seem right. It's our clients that supply us weapons on Tier
You didn't know what was in the crates?
No. I don't concern myself with the commander's business. I should take a look into this. I have some friends here that must know what this is all about.
Let me know what you discover. Now, let's mark these crates and get going.
Okay. Locate and mark the crates. Job done. Inform the coin guard, the barrack quartermaster in New Serene. Right, okay. Back to where we started. Speak to quartermaster. Oh, hang on. Lost me marker. Oh, there it's there. Hang on a minute. Let's not do the set. Oh, hello. Here it be. Such a beautiful game. I'm really impressed with it.
Liqueur and wine from the continent. Tier pretty alcohol.
Hang on, I think I've gone the wrong way. Still think I've gone the wrong way. Here we go. Oh, what the hell? I seem to be locked onto the wrong person. Nice work. Well, it was a bag of no help, pretty much. Got there in the end. Priest gloves, lovely. It's a good job that I kept this armour on for that, because I'm pretty sure we couldn't have just wandered around that warehouse without this coat on. Faction coat. Cool, bloody hellfire. Certainly getting the money's worth out of this percentage for loot chance, if that's what's happening.
Hello, Your Excellency.
We found a way into the storehouse, and we marked all of the crates.
Perfect. I shall ask my men to follow the same path.
One of the crates was damaged. I was quite surprised by what I found in it.
Really? To be honest with you, the commander never told me what was in them. I received the order to deliver them as soon as Kurt accomplished his mission, without any further instructions. For what it's worth, I thank you for your help, and I hope you can accept this modest token for
yes,
everything
please.
you've done.
If you have another moment, Your Excellency, I would like to ask you for your help. We have a serious problem that I did not hear of until recently. A problem that concerns you closely.
I'm listening.
I was told that some of our soldiers have been extorting large sums of money from the town merchants, under the pretext of financing their protection.
Are you telling me that the Guard is extorting merchants in our city?
Indeed. Some merchants have been assaulted, and one of them has even been found dead.
I hope you don't intend to conceal this information. If my cousin learns of this...
Oh no, certainly not, Your Excellency. We intend to punish the guilty party with the greatest severity. But the merchants refuse to give us the slightest testimony. The Guard frightens them, and rightly so. We won't be able to put a stop to these crimes without outside help.
Count on me. I'll take care of it.
Talk about the island merchant.
I met an islander in the streets who was complaining to me about the Guard's behavior.
Really?
It would seem that patrols have confiscated the goods he was hoping to sell several times.
Oh, I see. Indeed, I've been told about this man. The problem, Your Excellency, is that our orders are strict. Merchants who do not have a patent ratified by the Minister cannot sell their goods in the street. And since your islander doesn't have one, I doubt he even knows what it is, my men have no choice but to confiscate his knickknacks.
I see. Thanks for clarifying that. I'll talk to the Minister.
Is there anything else?
I don't think so.
No, thank you.
Ooh, 1000 XP didn't get us a level up that time, but we still got 1000 XP. That quest is finally gone. What's Siora saying?
Honor Manawi, do you need something?
Whether she really thought you were a native.
The first time you saw me, did you really think I was a native?
Aside from the way you dress, you resemble a native. I have never seen an Onol Manawi amongst the Renaigse before. Is it so surprising that I made this mistake?
I don't know. I didn't think I looked like an El Malnawagi. Or whatever it's called. Ask her if this singular appearance makes you more attractive. Tell her that you find this resemblance unsettling.
No, I understand. And I hope that this singular appearance makes me more attractive to you.
Perhaps if your difference wasn't merely physical, but your heart is evidently the heart of a Renaigse. Anything else?
I've never heard you talk about your father. Who was he?
He was the Donegad of our clan. He died many cycles ago, but this memory is still painful. so we usually avoid the subject.
What happened to him?
He was killed as he tried to escape the lions who wanted to capture him. My mother never really recovered from it. This is one of the reasons why she decided to go to war. Anything else?
I must leave you. See you later.
Alright, interesting. I wonder if that means then you can create a love interest in the story from that particular question that we just asked. Right, so, oh, we've now got 3 side quest points to go to. Hang on. It's annoying that. I can put a custom marker anywhere apart from on one of these 3 things, and it would make it extremely handy if I could put one on there just to determine one from the other. Question the merchants. Okay, just have to figure it out as we go then. What's this quest called? The man with the silver coin. I think we'll have a little save. I had one for quite a while. Hope the merchants are open at night.
The best forge in Tearford. Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again at the forge. What can I do for you?
Ask him about the extortion. Talk about the merchant who was found dead.
I was told that someone found a merchant's body. Did you know him?
Of course. The town isn't that big. We all know each other here. Poor Renault. We found his body on the street by the port. He was beaten to death. One of his associates half-heartedly took over the shop.
Have the culprits been found?
No. Listen. Nobody wants to talk about this. We don't want any trouble. It's been months since it happened. An investigation's not going to bring him back.
Well, that's not very helpful.
I'm currently investigating an extortion case involving the guard. Are you one of the merchants who has been threatened?
No, not at all. And I've never heard of this business. Someone must have lied to you.
Really? Come on. If you want these guards to be arrested, you need to talk to me.
I mean no offense, but you won't be able to do anything. And snitching don't end well. I want to hold on to my business. And my life. How about some new armor, Your Excellency?
You are obviously a victim of these bandits. One of your people is dead. Yet you refuse to help me. Why?
It's precisely because one of our people is dead. Now, you can either buy something or let me get back to work. Because I am not going to say one more word about this case.
The
One
law
armor
of
that
silence
fits you like
is
a
at
glove.
work.
We'll
Nobody
make it
saw
for
anything.
you.
Nobody knows anything.
Let's navigate our way to the other ones.
Come closer, good... Madam, I am pleased to welcome you to the best wine and spirit shop in Tearford. If you're looking for something to accompany a fine meal, or for a gift for someone, you've come to the right place.
Thank you, but I'm not here for that.
Ask him about the extortion. Tell him about the merchant found dead.
I was told a merchant had been found dead.
Really? Oh, I didn't know. No one told me about that. What was his name?
Come on, don't take me for a fool. You know very well who I'm talking about.
I don't? Really? I don't. So, what sort of wine would you like to pair your food with? You need something strong when eating game?
Ask him about the
I'm
extortion.
conducting an investigation. Some merchants are being extorted by members of the guard.
Are you sure? It's probably just a nasty rumour. Someone must have misinformed you.
Come now. I am the legate of the congregation. If guards threaten you, I could arrange protection for you.
Threats? No, I assure you.
You're obviously terrified. Don't you think it's better to tell me everything?
Listen, I've no desire to get into trouble. Please leave me.
But if you don't help me, you will never be rid of these guards.
I told you, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I see a pattern emerging of people wanting to help us.
You'll find all you need. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Ask about the extortion problem the merchants have had.
I am conducting an investigation. Apparently some merchants are being extorted by some members of the guard.
Really? That's terrible, Your Excellency.
As legate, it is my duty to ensure the safety and well-being of the citizens of our town. So please, if you have any information...
I don't know anything. Really? I have only been here for a few months. My partner, who ran the shop before me, had a very bad encounter.
And you fear the same thing happening to you?
This is what happens around here. So I prefer to hold my tongue and do what is expected of me.
If you denounce them, we could end this and charge these men for their crime.
I can't take that risk. There are so many of them. Also, I would not be able to name them. Now, I would like to get back to my work. What we need is the money to return. Do you understand? We are very monitored.
Ask for his help to stop the culprits.
I have a plan to stop the culprits, but I'm going to need your help. The next time one of these guards comes to squeeze money out of you, you must ask for more time. The man will threaten you, of course, and he will certainly bring his accomplices. But when they come back in full force to make you pay for your audacity, we will be there to apprehend them.
And if your plan fails, I'll end up like Renault. You don't understand.
Offer money. 100 of 181. Oh, Jesus. Well, charisma won't work. 25% chance. Oh, let's try it.
Are you not tired of giving them a share of your profits? And do you not want to avenge your partner?
He was my friend.
Failed.
And
yeah.
his death really upset me. But I don't want to end up like him. Sorry, Your Excellency.
I can't see us getting charisma anytime soon, so... Offer money? 100 bloody...
And what if I gave you money to pay for it? If the plan fails, you only have to give them that money. They have no interest in getting rid of those who earned them so much.
You are not wrong. Very well. I will do what you ask of me. But for God's sake, when they threaten me, intervene right away.
Fear not. We will not let them harm you. When should they be returning?
It's hard to predict. Given their habits, I would say... in 2 days, maybe?
Perfect. I will not fail you.
Oh, blimey, come back 2 days later. How... I haven't seen anything to do with forward in time.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
1 day, 23 hours. Have I missed something to do with forwarding time here? Certainly not giving me any kind of tutorial on it. Unless it's simply a case of Haven't watched that. I've not even seen anything to do with time.
Are your boots worn through?
Haven't seen time. Haven't seen a bed. So we're meant to just go out in the world and it will tell us when to come back. I'm seeing it. Oh, right. Well, we don't have anything. Well, we do. We've got that quest highlighted, but okay, maybe just need to switch quests. And I mean, I didn't even know. Well, you can see the day and night changing, but how are we going to know? Do I have any quests, more quests to do in the city? I must have. Let's have a look. An aspiring merchant. Obtain a patent. Just give that a whirl while we're waiting. Still sat on his throne.
Cousin! What can I do for you?
His parents, eh?
Any news of your parents?
No. With the time it takes to travel to the continent, it's not surprising. But I don't miss them. My father's next letter will certainly be full of his usual disdain. As for my mother, you know her. She's probably too busy planning her next assassination to have noticed my absence.
I'm going to leave now. Goodbye, Constantine.
Look out for yourself.
Am I in the wrong place then? Oh, right, hang on. Just tell him to go downstairs now. Sorry, my bad. I assumed it was him that was going to give us the patent. I'm now curious what's down here, even though it's the wrong room. The jail cell. Well, no doubt something will happen in here later. Alright, back. I think Siora's probably like, what the hell am I doing with this woman? She's not going anywhere near what thing I'm meant to be getting sorted out. It's only a war that's going on, it's not like it's anything important. Aha.
Minister.
Your Excellency, it is always an honor. How may I serve you?
Tell him about the island merchant. Ask him about his role.
I would like to talk to you about an islander who is trying to set up shop in our city. Since he doesn't have a patent, his wares get confiscated as soon as he receives them.
And you want me to provide him with the said patent? I would be delighted to show you the procedure to follow so that we may study his request. You'll understand that we cannot give an authorization without having determined the value of the goods beforehand. We must determine the tax rate according to this value, determine the best emplacement for this business. In short, these things take time. A lot of time.
Charisma, try to convince him to speed up the procedure.
I'm certain that my cousin will be delighted to hear that our relations with the natives are progressing in a significant way. And he will probably be very grateful to the minister who helped their first merchant set up shop in our city.
Indeed.
Nice.
I
Successful.
seem to recall reading a circular on the necessity of establishing good relations with the natives. We could accelerate things by leaving some formalities for later.
I would think so too.
Very well. In that case, here's the patent that will allow your protege to legally pursue his activity in the city. You should give him this copy. The other one will be kept in the archives. However, one of my representatives will visit his stall for the estimation and to determine the tax rate in accordance with the...
Thanks a lot, Minister. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Would you like anything else?
What exactly is your role here?
I am tasked with advising Governor Constantine about business matters. And I make sure that all business contracts are established properly and are favorable to us. I am responsible for setting taxes on goods based on their value, among other things. It is an exciting job that requires the utmost care. Would you like anything else?
Nope.
That'll be all.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Fare ye well. Right, that went well. Cool, blimey, need to try and remember where the hell he is now. There he is. To be fair, it's not that big a town, is it?
You came back. Something terrible happened.
Oh, for God's
What is
sake.
it? I was just bringing you the patent you needed to set up shop.
The Bud Irony came back, and they took my cousin away. He came to bring us animal pelts and new objects from the village. But the warriors came back. They took everything he was bringing me. And they also took him. I don't know what they will do with him. Please, bring him back to me.
I don't see why they would have arrested your cousin, but I'll try to find out.
Good grief. Right. That way, by the looks of it. I think it may well be part 5 where we go out into the outer worlds, people. Try and get some of these things finished up first. Ah, we're in here.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
Learn about the fate of the merchant's cousin.
I've come to see you again to talk about the islander merchant. I managed to obtain a license for him, but he informed me that while I was taking care of this, his cousin, who was making a delivery for him, was arrested.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Especially considering you've managed to obtain an official authorization for him. I'm afraid my men ran out of patience when they saw this hunter making deliveries for the merchant again. They wanted to confiscate his cargo, but the lad resisted, and he was thrown in jail for disorderly conduct. If you want to set him free, that's where you must go. Sorry, again, Your Excellency. I should have known you'd managed to obtain the necessary license for your protégé and told the patrol.
Is there anything else?
Maybe you didn't though, did you? Now I've got to run around like a bloody arse again.
No, thank you.
The gel's in here then. Three doublets. The hell? Well, if nothing else, it's currency, people. Oh, here we go. What's this? Was ist das? Here we are. It's going to cost me coin I don't have, probably.
Hello, what can I do for you?
I must leave you.
Hang on.
Hello, what can I do for you?
It was such an exciting greeting, I thought I would make him do it twice.
I'm looking for a prisoner. A native who should have been brought here recently.
You're a bit late. He was sent to fight in the arena.
Oh,
In the arena? So this man was judged? Who pronounced the sentence?
Whoa there! Do you really think that we would organize a proper trial for a savage? He attacked some guards. He's lucky he wasn't gunned down right there and then. At least in the arena, he has a chance of survival since apparently he's a hunter.
This man was only defending the goods he was bringing to his cousin. And now he has to fight for his life.
I have no hand in this. I'm not the one who made this decision. They brought him here and then they took him away, that's all.
What did you do with the goods he had with him?
They got confiscated, put in the storeroom like all the rest. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Oh, that's the storeroom there. So how are we meant to get in there without any... Are we allowed to just take it? Looks like. Nothing else in the storeroom.
Well now, a visit. Can I help you with something?
Ask about his personal role.
Whatever is a Doctor of the Bridge Alliance doing in the barracks of the New Serene Coin Guard?
I was posted here from the University of Al-Sad, as per their agreement with the Guard.
Agreement? What sort of agreement?
The Guard requested dedicated doctors for the care of their troops. The University accepted under two conditions: that the doctors practice only in the territories of the Bridge or her allies, and that we have the privilege of examining all of their corpses, in the interest of anatomical study. These requests were made official thanks to the Agreement Charter, and I must say we have been able to increase our knowledge of anatomy immensely. Anything else?
That is all, thank you.
Be a victor in the arena. So we're going to have to fight in the arena then.
This part of the establishment is reserved for regular customers who paid an entry fee. Sorry, but I can't let you in.
In that case, allow me to pay the fee.
We're delighted to have you as a regular customer, Your Excellency. Have fun.
Oh, go to the coin arena. Boo. Oh, campsite. First campsite we've seen. Ah, okay, so you can gather your companions here. Oh. What? Where have they gone? Or am I meant to do this on my own? Oh, there they are. Choose your team. Speak to Kurt. Siora. Okay. I think they are still with me. It's just that they hit the Y button.
Good day, and welcome to the arena. Is this your first time?
It is.
Excellent. The crowd just loves to see new faces. So, are you ready to rise to the challenge? Or would you like a little reminder of the rules before jumping in? Unless, of course, you're just here to go over the basics and get in some practice.
Asked to fight alongside the hunter prisoner.
I wish to fight alongside the island hunter that was captured.
Really? You'd have to go in alone. Your friends will need to stay in the stands. Are you sure that this prisoner is worth risking your life for?
This man has been the victim of terrible injustice. I cannot stand aside without doing anything.
Oh, that's extremely noble of you. But it's just the sort of crazy idea that the crowd loves. I have to warn you, though. If you want to fight now, you will lose your bonus in the running challenges. So, what'll it be?
Well, they don't have any running challenges, so we'll do it first.
Justice cannot wait. I am ready to fight.
Excellent. In that case, the arena awaits you.
Cool, blimey. Oh, hello. Oh, what the shit? Right. Maybe doing this a bit soon, to be honest with you. I am not good with animals, it has to be said. Oh, feck me, that hurt. Nice.
What
Woo!
a show. You've won the affections of the crowd. And when the crowd makes a decision, it gets what it wants. You're free, prisoner.
I owe you my life, Onol Manawi. Blessed be the winds that have blown you to my side. By what name should I address you?
Brian.
Mr. Sade. In fact, it's your cousin the merchant that sent me. Follow me. Let's go and find him.
Awesome. Right, that's why they were all stood down there, wouldn't move. Does that mean we can teleport to the arena any time now? It could be. Well, from a world station, I assume, or another campfire. Bless the winds that blow you in my direction.
Ah, Anol Menawi.
Alam Manawi.
Oi, Ven. I'm so glad to see you alive.
Oven? It's not a very exotic name.
Onol Manawi. He fought to save me.
May the grass always be soft beneath your feet.
Don't mention it. I also brought you back your goods.
May the trees always bear you fruit. We owe you a lot. You should go see Ulan, the chief of Vignamri, my village. He wants to be friends with the Renaigse. Since you are a legate, you could talk to him.
Alright, well I'm going to make like a legate and leg it. As it happens. Right, well, the marker we have now is for the open world, however. Oh right, Aspiring Merchant's not closed off because we need to go and visit his tribe. Yeah, the man with the silver cut. I'm worried about that quest now because I can't force it to be whatever time I want. Alright. We've not actually got any missions, have we yet? We've had quests and side quests, but not missions. Well, we could... Well, those two are for the main quest anyway. That's taking us out into the main world, and so is our main campaign. The man with the silver coin... we're just going to have to keep checking the time. Probably since we were there, it's come down by 10 hours or something. No, it's only 24 hours a day, Steve. 23, so it's come down 5 hours. No, it was on 23, so it's come down 6. God's sake, can't count. Alright, well I think in the next part, I think we'll head out. The problem is though, if I hit the outside world, am I going to end up going past the timeline for that quest? Or does it not... Is it just I need to come back later, but it doesn't have to be exactly at that time? It will just know that when I come back it will be that time. It's all guesswork. But I think we'll head out to the open world in the next one, because all of that is for the open world, that's for the open world, that's not, and that's something to come to anytime. So that just leaves us with the outside world stuff. Old countries and new world. Fellow Governor, ask about Mala. Where are they? Where are they? Yeah, they're in the open world as well. So everything we have is in the open world, by the looks of it. Okay, good. We do have a bunch of stuff I think we might have picked up to get rid of right enough. It's not bad, the stuff we've picked up, to be fair. It's just that what I bought is really good. We certainly don't want to be walking around with all of this, though. We're 178 in weight. Is any of it better for him? Better balance, better armour, loses poison resistance and elemental resistance. Maybe. Oh, wait. That's Siora. I don't really want to put Siora in a leather jacket, though. It's not very becoming, is it? There's 3 sockets in these, though. Look at her sword. It's got bloody fire on it. To be fair, I might just sell it all because I'm highly confused as to what to put onto folk at the minute. None of the stuff's better for Kurt. Ooh, those gloves are a bit sexy though. He could wear those. We don't have endurance yet, but Kurt can wear them. Better armour and a tiny bit less balance. Go on, Kurt, you can have those, fella. I wonder if that guy that we've just helped can sell us stuff for her. Oh, she's got one on. Poison resistance. Stone needle. Stun, Fury Gen, and attack cost Furious. 33%. Alright, it wasn't fire on it. It must have been Fury that she had on it or something. It did seem to be fire though. Doesn't say elemental on it though. Reset your skill points. Memory crystal. That's pretty much it. I think we can probably sell nearly everything else, to be honest with you. We can sell to the blacksmith, can't we? I want to check. Can we buy from this guy? Yeah.
Ah, Anol Menawi. I'm glad to see you again.
I'm just passing through.
Oh. Can't buy from him.
One armour that fits you like a glove. We'll make... Oh, it's a great pleasure to see you again at the fort.
Yeah, we'll keep the ring still. Hey, what? Oh, it's the hats. That's fine. Don't know where that oil stained shirt came from. I think it might have been what Constantine was wearing before we changed it, maybe. Well, it's got us back up to 169 shiny gold. Weight's down to 95, blimey. It's probably because we dumped all the jackets. The jackets probably weigh more than anything else, presumably. They might be good for a mage or something, those ones. What the shit? Well, it's well worth picking all the crap up because, I mean, we're back up to 206 gold now. I think we can probably get rid of that, can't we? Never going to wear it again. Okay, I think that'll do. So we're down to 69 weight out of 200, so we're doing pretty well there. Back up to 213 gold.
The best forge in
Let me just check what he had again to buy.
It's a great pleasure.
Uh, 64 extra damage on that. Proper sword though, isn't it?
One arm. Oh, so great.
Ah, I see. So we can, I assume, replace one of these things. Or recycle an element. Yeah, I see. I suppose you get the components back if you recycle them, might be the thing. Large steel pommel. Doesn't actually tell me what the pommel does it? Or does it? Can just replace it though, yeah, check that out. Oof, takes the armor damage up to 49. It costs 200, it costs 150 though, but bloody hellfire, that's major armor damage. Just with replacing the pommel at the top end. Flat pommel. It's a bit cheaper for that one, but then that's a purple. I assume that's like a uber special one. Extra physical damage 200. Ooh, weighted elongated pommel, an extra 60. I think I'd be more tempted with the 160. $220 damage is a lot though, isn't it? It's a massive jump, that extra 60. And it's an extra 30 on the armor damage. Tempted to buy one of them. That damage, the armor damage one is the most expensive, which makes me think it's the better of them all. Oh no, it's not. It's 150 for either of those, to be fair. I wonder if I should save it for a sword that's a bit better than an old rusty rapier. Yeah, I might do that actually. We know he does it anyway. I think we'll hold on to it until we've got something a bit nicer than the old rusty.
Blades, armor, locks. Custom pieces made to order.
Right, well, I think we're ready to go into the open world, people, in the next part. I think we'll have ourselves a little save here. I'm really enjoying this game. I cannot recommend it highly enough. I mean, I'm taking my time in these areas doing all the side stuff. I guess you don't have to do that, but I don't know how much trouble you run into if you don't level up the way that I have. We're only a little bit away from level 6. We've unlocked quite a lot of key stuff. But I think getting out into the open world is the next big step, and we really haven't got anything else to do here other than that one quest that could time out. So, yeah, fantastic. Looking forward to getting in the open world in the next part. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Greedfall on the Xbox One X. Remember to like and subscribe if you're enjoying what I'm doing, people, and I shall see you in the next part. Take it easy. Bye.